Mm. What's good, everybody? What y'all think about the game? I thought about going live on tomorrow, but um, I couldn't sleep, man. So crazy game, man. We got the win, but that was a crazy game. Team played very dirty, but I was glad that we actually got the win. So let's see. What's good, Will? What's going on, man? Did you watch the game? How you feel about the game? Got that win with 3-0. And as I said before, I was gonna go live on tomorrow, but I couldn't sleep, man. That was a crazy game right there. Dominique, let's go, let's go. What's going on, Dominique? Yolanda, real dirty. Yes, yes, very dirty. I'm surprised they actually let him finish the game. You know what I'm saying? That was a very dirty play, and the fact that they still allowed him to finish the game, um, if he and the fact that he wasn't ejected, something just doesn't sit right with that. Will says, "How long Travis out for? I don't know. I don't know because the crazy thing is that when he went down, he got right back in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I don't know. I just don't know. Only thing I'm doing now is just praying and hoping that it's something that can be fixed. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly, that was in their plan. It was in their plan to take him out. As sad as that sounds, I've never been a part of a team. I've never played on a team where, or even in a game, with something like that of that magnitude to happen. You know what I'm saying? That scared me when I saw that. Cordelia, how you doing? She says, I think they were purposely trying. Yes, they were. They were. There was no doubt about it. They definitely was trying to hurt those guys. I lost. I mean, people saying that, hey, it was a good game, but I lost all the respect for anybody that played dirty. That was a dirty game. I'm glad we was able to win. Very very dirty. I agree, 100%. That was targeting. He creeped up and hit Travis. He'll be back next Saturday. Yes, I do believe Travis will be back next Saturday. I feel like maybe Coach Prime have something to do with him being checked at the hospital because Travis Hunter got back in the game. So maybe Coach Prime saw something to where he want him to be double checked, because your adrenaline going, you excited about the game. Sometimes you be having things going on you don't even know until after. So I'm just hoping and praying that it's nothing severe. I'm thinking maybe rib sprain or something of that magnitude. I don't think anything severe. I'm hoping that it ain't. Do they have any other go-to receivers? I know Hunter is out. Who else? Yes, yes, they do. Xavier Weaver stepped up. Jimmy Horn Jr. stepped up. Michael Harrison stepped up, the tight end. You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of weapons. We even have more weapons that haven't even touched the field yet. Javon Antonio. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on. So we okay, but at the end of the day, we don't want to lose players because somebody playing dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally in the room, you know what I'm saying, with people that thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? So, it just was crazy, man. I damn near finna go crazy. Number 11, yes, I agree. He should have been ejected. There's no question about it. He should have been ejected. 75 people in the room. I don't ask for any donations. Just hit the like button. Will says the tight end Harrison. Yes, he's nice. He's definitely nice. It was targeting. Hate is definitely real. Shout out to Familia. Yes, yes. Hate is definitely real. And that's all I saw in this game. Hate. That's all I saw around me. That's all I felt around me as I was watching this game. This bigger than just Colorado and Coach Prime. This is big. I don't know if you guys can feel that, but this This stuff is big, man. This is big. This game right here proves to me that it's more than just football. It's serious, and I'm praying that these guys can finish strong because we need them to. Yolanda say, let's keep track. Yes, yes. Make sure everybody pray for Travis, man. Let's pray for Travis. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to lose any players, me growing up as a former athlete, I hate for anybody to get injured. But I lose all respect for people, of Colorado State to purposely injure somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a sour taste in my mouth right there. And the takedown of yes, and that takedown of Shedeur Sanders, that was also big. I mean, I can get that clip for you guys, but yes, that was big as well. He literally drove, like he literally turned his neck to the side. You know what I'm saying? And put all of his weight into that tackle. Them guys intentionally tried to hurt those guys. You know what I'm saying? And I've never seen anything like it. I'm just being real with y'all. I've never seen anything like it. I played against players where we talk noise. Of course you see different type of tackles, but I've never seen, like, it's almost like I was watching a movie. It was that crazy. Yolanda says, but second screen, yes, they did. Shout out to the second screen. Them guys came together. The defense showed up. Shout out to Shiloh Sanders. That touchdown, man, that was huge. That forced fumble he did when we was down 7-0, that was huge. Shout out to Daphne. She says praying for Travis. That's not funny. I agree. But what you're gonna realize is there's a lot of people, that's hating on this team. You know what I'm saying? And it's for a lot of reasons. If you guys do y'all research, you can see maybe what's the reasons. But and some of the things I can't say while on air, but there's a lot of people that don't like what Coach Prime is doing. And this coach, Jay Norville, whatever his name is, I lost respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he didn't control the dirty play. You know what I'm saying? I give him respect as far as keeping the game close. They took it to overtime. They came out. They fought hard, but they did it in a dirty way. You know what I'm saying? And you as a head coach, at the least, you want to get your guys together and say, hey, man, let's keep it clean. And he didn't do that. I literally saw him laughing when Travis Hunter went down after that hit. Like, he literally was on the sideline giggling. You know what I'm saying? So, it's all good. I agree with you. They were trying, exactly. They was trying, and they took it personal in a different way. We took it personal as in doing it on the football field. They took it personal as in trying to get you, hurt. Yes, God definitely don't like ugly. I agree with you on that, Collins. The GOAT, they got big names, big games ahead of them. Yes, that's why we need everybody. We need Travis Hunter for Oregon. We need Travis Hunter for USC. We need Travis Hunter for UCLA. The Pac-12 is full of at least 6 teams that's ranked in the top 25. But losing somebody when it could have been avoided, that's the problem I have. So, yes, definitely I agree with you, Smiley. Pamelia says, I've never seen anything like it. You know what I'm saying? I just I don't know how to even think about what I saw. But I'm still glad we was able to fight through all of that. I swear it was like I was watching a movie. I promise you, I didn't know how to watch the whole entire game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, without having emotions, seeing those guys fighting for their health. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem that I had. Because at one point, it wasn't even about me, wanting to see them win. I wanted to see them finish the game, and I'm thinking about the safety of them. I'm thinking about what can possibly happen after the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it started getting real out there. It was bad. even for the fans. I'm wondering how the fans was going to be. What I'm saying? It just seemed like they was just so dirty. Shout out to Dennis. Dennis says, I believe Travis' girlfriend said he is okay. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that the latest that I heard, he was taken to the hospital. This was after he played a few snaps, and that was all I heard. But if somebody else know anything, definitely let me know, because that's something that I've been trying to find updates. Coach should have pointed and laughed at Colorado State coach after the game. He should have. I was paying attention to that as well. The intensity of that shake off, you know. But it's crazy. What happened to Roderick Ward? I don't know. I don't know. We are friends on Instagram. What happened? Because I can shoot him a message and see if everything good. I hope everything good with Roger. You guys know I just did an interview with him, so I can definitely reach out to him if something going on. I agree. Shout out to Tim. He says, we're glad you got the win as well. I felt number 11 for CSU should have been taken out the game. I also felt that number 13 should have been taken. Yes, I agree. And number 8, what's his name? Kamara. Kamara played a good game, but that tackle against Shedeur was extra. And these players don't realize, NFL scouts watching you. So if you are good players, but you playing dirty, why would I want that on my team? Shallow. I love Shallow post game press conference interview. They asked him how he felt. He said, I just was in Brady mode. You know what I'm saying? I love that response. Tom Brady mode. And think about it. Shedeur Sanders had to go 98 yards down the field. You know what I'm saying? He had to do that to keep our season alive, and he did, with Travis Hunter out. So there should be no more Heisman talk about who should win the Heisman. Shedeur Sanders, the real deal, backed up on a 98 yards. He had to get down the field, and he did it. Jay Way, what's going on? He says their game plan was to take out Travis. Yes, I agree with you 100%. That was their game plan. They stuck by their game plan, and they made sure they did that. Unfortunately, they hating them because of because of Prime. They hating them because of Prime. You know, black coach. You know what I'm saying? That's very rare. And I mean, again, you guys know it's not black and white with me. But we just gonna have to keep it real. I mean, I'm saying it because this is what Coach Prime says in his press conferences. So it's all of those things. You know what I'm saying? And him doing things in a different way. That's not normal. They don't like that. Tim says, I agree. Cordelia Thomas, I believe that number 11. Yes, that was disgusting. And the fact that he saw Travis Hunter hit the ground, but he still stood over him and then looked at the sideline like, yeah, I did this. It's just disgusting. I was actually going to give him credit, prior to this, because he is a great safety. He was coming down and he was doing everything. But when he did that, that was it for me. I lost all respect for him as a player. And I never, ever interview any of those guys as far as my channel go. The coach started it. Yes. Coach Norval, whatever his name. I'm just going to call him Jay. I lost all respect for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call him Jay. Yeah, Jay started it. I believe following Deion Sanders since his college football. Yes. Yep. JSU. I agree. Oh, you said I've been following? That's nice. That's nice. Tia, what's going on? Shout out to Tia, long time supporter. She says, hello, Mag Dog. Mama Tia is in the house. Hey, that's nice. That's nice. 3:22 a.m. We're going strong for Colorado, man. They deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't go to sleep after a performance like this. You know what I'm saying? That was an amazing performance. The team played. Everybody wanted to see us lose, and we had God on our side. I gotta say we had God on our side as well, because he allowed us to have more time to take it 98 yards down the field. Um, and our best player went down, and we still had guys to step up. So, Classy Red, what's going on? She says, yes, they tried to hurt them boys, kicking, pushing. Yes, I mean, we saw it the whole entire game. Like, I couldn't even focus on what was going on as far as the X's and O's, um, different plays. I'm sitting here just wondering and hoping these guys get out safe. So my thoughts changed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even really care about the ticket. I had sports bet. I ain't even really care if I hit or not. You know what I'm saying? I was more concerned about the safety of those guys, especially when Travis got hurt, and I mean, and they kept on doing other things. So it was like, wow, like this is how we playing. I hope Travis does not have a cracked rib or yeah, yep, I agree. I don't think it's that. But we will see. We will see. Cordelia says, yes, I saw the smirk grin. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, how can you, as a human being, smile at something like that or smirk? It just goes to show you how people are. Shout out to Chris, 14 for CSU. Wouldn't have had all those catches if Travis was out. That's what I'm saying. Number 14. I mean, only reason he did what he did because Travis got out the game. They really, yes. Shout out to Steve O. Travis had to have a kidney shot, contusion. It happens. Some guys have had to have their kidneys removed. Yeah, I don't think it's nothing like that. We ain't even gonna think about that type of, stuff. Only thing I'm gonna think is that he's okay. He got injured, got back in the game prior to leaving, and maybe something happened to where Coach Prime just want to make sure everything is together, and he'll be ready in practice. And those guys take off on Monday, and he'll be ready to go. For him, he'll be ready to go Wednesday because he get extra days. That's what's in my head. It ain't about anything severe. That I just don't see that. Because he did get back in the game after. And he was, if you guys watch the highlights, you would see where he was actually moving around. He was into the game. He was throwing his hands and he was into it. So I think he's okay. Yeah, I agree, D. This is what should have been expected to hurt Travis. Yeah, I mean, it you can expect that, but I didn't think it was gonna be to this magnitude. Maybe they try to hit hard or compete, but I didn't think they would intentionally try to hurt people, you know what I'm saying, or hurt players. I wasn't thinking. I couldn't expect that even as a former player. I've never experienced that. Ward just did live. Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna check him out. I'm gonna send him a message. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send him a message now. I see where he just went live at 153. I'm gonna see if he want to join while he live. He live. McGee, the running back, I interviewed him as well. I'm gonna see if they want to join. They probably just turned up right now. Actually, Tia says, "Mag Dog, I thought about you and the fans through the entire game. All blessings." Yeah, definitely, Tia. Definitely. I thought about you guys as well, all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how you guys felt. That's why I'm live right now at 2:33 a.m. So I clearly thought about you guys, wanting to hear about how you guys felt about the game. Um, you know, and I'm sitting here praying and hoping. Instead of me sitting on Google and refreshing it, hoping that I get good news that Travis Hunter is good, I decided to get live, go live for an hour, and then hopefully I hear something. Travis is okay. Yes, yes, definitely. A classic. I thought for sure we would have been seeing Kamani McLean. I did too. When Travis went down, I said in this type of football game, with it being very close, intense, we might want to throw Travis. I mean, we might want to throw Kamani out there, but I don't think Kamani would have been ready. And I was wrong. You guys know I went live prior to this live right here, and I said this won't be the great time for us to use McCaskill, Smoke, Kamani, and I had us blowing this team out. But my prediction was false, But at the end of the day, um, it wasn't a fair opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Because we had guys being dirty. So my prediction, although it was false, I feel like I was cheated, you know what I'm saying? Because we had guys trying to hurt my guys. Like, how can we do what we do when we got players that's trying to take out people ACLs, you know what I'm saying? And got the head coach laughing about it. And I hope and pray Stephen A. Smith, every sports media, YouTube, ESPN, NFL, I hope everybody talks about this. And I think they will. Tia, NFL Network analyst, host the line. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I was just saying that. Yes, went 98 yards in 90 seconds. And I knew he could do it. The whole time I'm like, man, God ain't finna allow this to happen. Especially after seeing what Colorado State was doing. I was like, ain't no way we're finna lose this game. Shout out to Jeanette, longtime supporter. She said, by the grace of God, Travis shall overcome. I agree. He will be fine. He's gonna be fine, man. Travis is gonna be fine. Definitely, definitely. I agree. Envy is something serious. It is. It is. It really is. It's definitely something serious. Pray for Travis. Why was he not rejected? Um, Usually the college rule is they give you two penalties, like unsportsmanlike, whatever the case is, whatever they call it. They give you they give you two shots. You know what I'm saying? I guess, but I'm like you though, because when Kamara did it to Shador, he got immediately rejected. So I don't understand that one. That is fishy. That's fishy. So you don't get two targeting is targeting, and that clearly was targeting. So honestly, Tia, I don't know why he didn't get rejected. That something is up with that. Why are there females in the comments? Chicks shouldn't talk. That's not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? Just chill with those type of comments. That's not true, because at the end of the day, you have female referees. You know what I'm saying? So that's not accurate. DJ, what's going on? Bree Love has heart and speed, no size. I agree. But he played well. Bree Love came up with a great stop at the end of the game, I think in overtime, actually. So Bree Love stepped up. Shout out to him. Number 10. I know who he was. Travis is good. Praying for Travis. I think was a great win. It humbled CU, and now yes, this gave CU more fire, because now they able to like withstand adversity. They saw one of their favorite teammates go down in a unfavorable, unfavorable way. So now this put them in position to be even more stronger together. This you guys understand what I'm trying to say. It is 2:30 a.m. So I'm trying to put the words together. Spike helmet. Yes, yes, definitely. He literally tried to do what he did. Christopher says a lot of players are envy. Yes, yes, because they look at it like, why no one is talking about me? But that doesn't give you a reason to still be the way, or play the way that you played. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I do agree. I do think that you got Lil Wayne, you got The Rock, you got Offset, you got all of these celebrities showing up to support Colorado. So maybe Colorado State is like, why y'all ain't showing us no love? But the best way you could have done that is to play the way you played in this game, whether you win or lose, everybody would at least be like, wow, this is a great football team. But instead, you had to cheat to do it. So it doesn't make your voice heard when you do that. Pray for Travis. God, stop. Though dirty, it was kind of smart to punch them in the mouth as a former linebacker. I felt it was to send a message. I mean, yes, I can honestly, I could see, where the older generation, if you played linebacker before, being a former linebacker, I can understand why you may feel this way because back then it was to that extent, but this was all game. So it's like I can't necessarily take that as you sending a message because it was the whole entire game. You know what I'm saying? And then the play was over with. Like I could see it if it was even in during the play. Maybe Travis Hunter could have been like he could have dodged it, but the fact that the ball was already like it already hit the ground, it was a go route. It hit the ground, plays over with, but you got a safety that's still running towards me to take a shot while the play is over. Now I'm giving myself up because the play is over with. So if that's the way you want to send a message, then what do you think an NFL scout gonna think? You know what I'm saying? So do you want to be remembered as the player only good for taking shots when nobody's watching? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that the type of player you want to be? Or do you want to send a message by doing it within the game, within the trenches, within the lines, when the time is actually clicking, when it matters? You know what I'm saying? So honestly, at first when I read this comment, it made sense, but now it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being real. It don't make sense. Dirty, dirty plays. Yeah, that's a shame. If you got to play dirty, if you got to cheat your way to greatness, then you have a problem. Travis is good. So we got A Classic. Shout out to A Classic on the super chat. Uh, I will drop the live for anybody that want to join. Let's see. So anybody want to join, you can have your camera. You don't have to have your camera. We'll do maybe 30 more minutes or an hour. But shout out to A Classic. I don't know why it won't let me. There you go. Yeah, shout out to A Classic. Also, shout out to Larry. I hate I missed you too, Larry. Shout out to Larry on the super chat. Let's get back to the comments. We got I can't believe some people really think though to play dirty is how you send a message. Like that's crazy to me. Cheyenne, she says, Prime just announced Travis may be out for weeks. Wow, I didn't know that. Can somebody confirm this? Is this I mean, I hope this not true. Wow. Let me see. Like I'm literally sending a message to matter of fact, I see Caleb Mathis. I see I'm finna send him a message about that. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But if it is weeks, I can live with that if it's weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that actually went down, it had me concerned if it was more severe. So maybe we can get him back for the USC game. But still though, just yeah, whatever. See, you could benefit from beefing up their that defense played well though. Like this game, you also got to understand how the offensive linemen of Colorado State played. They was dirty. The stuff they was doing. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't no real clean game, so we can't even really go off of what football terminology is because it still was dirty play. Now you got defensive linemen trying to protect themselves. Shedeur ain't Tom Brady. No one ever said Shedeur was Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, He's sponsored with Tom Brady, and last time I checked, he was had to take his team, 98 yards down the field without arguably our best player, our best weapon. So, and then he didn't even scramble. I don't think he didn't even scramble as much on that drive. So it's similar to Tom Brady. It might not be Tom Brady, but hey, he's young. He's a kid. I can imagine how it's gonna be when he's mature. Mama Tia just switched back. Coach Prime said he'd be out for at least two. Okay, so it is confirmed. Definitely. Shout out to Tia. I know she's gonna keep it legit. So it is confirmed. So Travis Hunt is out for 3 weeks. Let's just say 3 weeks, and it upsets me still though because at the end of the day, this hurts his Heisman. Um, you guys know he been wanting to win the Heisman, and that sucks. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. That sucks. This man right here, um, this person right here is a bad person.
We had to do a bunch of ESPN videos, and it was great. I loved it, but our kids came out of those videos really with a chip on their shoulder. They're tired of all that stuff. They really are tired of it. And I sat on with ESPN today, and I don't care if they hear it in Boulder. I told them I took my hat off and I took my glasses off, and I said, when I talk to grown-ups, I take my hat and my glasses off. That's what my mother taught me. So, they're not going to like us no matter what we say or do. It doesn't matter, okay? So let's go up there and play. And so that's just how I feel about it. Yeah. And so I don't mean to take over the show, but
it's your show.
I'm just tired of I'm tired of all that stuff. It's just it's and I know everybody else is too. So let's go play. And we got a bunch of good kids. I told our team there's not another group of kids I'd like to go to Boulder.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody that has personal problems, honestly. You're talking about the things prior up to the game, and you only mentioning personal stuff. You know what I'm saying? What a person wearing, what they're not wearing. Of course, it wouldn't surprise me, during the game, you tell one of your players, number 11, hey, go hurt their best player. It wouldn't surprise me if Sports Center's breaking news, Jay Norville comes up with, viral video saying, quote, go hurt this man. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't surprise me any bit because I really believe he had something to do with it. Shan Miller, Magdog TV, what's going on? It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with the way he speaks to others, Yes, I agree with you 100%. But I just wanted to kind of mention that because Coach Prime always mentioning it, and so I agree with you. It's not you because you have more opposite. You got both races that's supportive of him as well. So, but yeah, I can understand that. Steve O, Shedeur ain't Brady, but Brady is family to him. Oh, absolutely. Brady didn't text Shedeur already. Kamara getting ejection was well deserved. I agree. And I was going to give him credit. I was going to say he's a great football player, but I can't say that. As a former player, I can't say that. He played dirty. He tried to injure our quarterback because he's envy or he's jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nature of the game. The nature of the game, I want to know what you mean by the nature of the game because where I'm from, the nature of the game, everything is done within the lines. So I don't know anything about the nature of the game is about hurting somebody intentionally. We have these bumps in the road. Yes. Kamara got ejected earlier. Should have got it. Yes, he should have. Ejected, not rejected. Honestly, I don't know if that's to me or someone else. Honestly, I'm just still like thinking about like Travis. You know what I'm saying? Like this brother is on the Heisman race, and he's out for 3 weeks. That's crazy. When it shouldn't have been. CSU was having their way. Yes, I agree. Like I'm literally trying to focus on the comments, but like I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just crazy. Like we're gonna need Travis against Oregon. We're gonna need him. So it's like it's crazy. Deion Sanders said Travis gonna be yep. Tia confirmed it, but definitely appreciate you for um, confirming that. A lot of after play hits. Yo, back then the way you look at football is soft. If it was me, I promise you, he would have went to sleep. Dirty period. Yep, shout out to A Classic. Yes, it was definitely dirty. A couple weeks sounds better. Targeting is hitting with the helmet, automatic ejection. The hit on Travis was not targeting. Okay. Okay. Sis. Shout out to Sis, man. I call her Sis, but y'all that don't know, she I used to call her him, but I never really like read the name. So now I remember because she's always showing love. And she says, I'm still up collecting my money from all these men in the room. Oh yeah, and then shout out to her. She definitely won her bet, her sports bet. Shout out to her. Oh, somebody commented earlier and said, females, why are females in the chat? Or why is females this and why is females that? But this is somebody right here that knows about football. You know what I'm saying? She be winning all the time, sports bets, So at the end of the day, as I said before, it has nothing to do with gender. You know what I'm saying? So how crazy you sound, whoever you were. I can't even remember. Travis, shout out to Legal Hustle King, man, another long time supporter. You know what I'm saying? I know he probably cashing out on his ticket as well, you know. But I'm just still it's just crazy what happened with Travis. Broken rib. Okay, okay. He better bounce back though. This gonna let Travis. This gonna teach Travis how to be more aware now. You know what I'm saying? So, Colorado State showed us a lot. They allowed us to come together and understand how much we mean to each other. But also with Travis, it's gonna make him more aware because it's sad that it's how it gotta be, but Randy, the hit on Travis was dirty. So everybody agree. I want you guys to drop a comment and let me know if you guys agree. It seemed like everybody's on the same page. We had one person says that this happens, it's football, but long as I've been around the game, I can tell you guys that yeah, it was dirty. We have bumps in the road, but we still stay positive. I agree. I agree. God actually gave us, you know, a breathe of air to give us Travis Hunter back in a couple weeks. I can live with that because the way it looked, I was concerned. A couple weeks, I can live with that. It's only a couple weeks. You love your vids, bro. Appreciate you, Northside TV. I appreciate you, man. I'm trying my best to be more creative with you guys. Like I said before, if you guys want to join the live stream, you can have your camera on or off. I already shared it in the link. I shared the link. But that kind of kidney injury, you don't feel the full effect right away. Yeah, that's why I was saying that it could have been something. Like I said, it's only a couple weeks, so we know now. But during the moment, for anybody that ever played the game, you don't feel much. Like I had played on a torn ACL during the game and never known until after the game things start swelling up. You know, so yeah, it's possible that he could have still played that whole game, but Coach Prime could have been like, "Look, you need to go get checked," or because Coach Prime have a hard time dealing with Travis as far as getting him off the field. Travis Hunter is somebody that loves the game of football. You know what I'm saying? So I could see Travis Hunter saying, "I'm okay knowing it's real, bro," and ready to go out there. Yeah, yeah, they definitely did. You know, they was going after all kind of people. I mean, I was seeing Xavier Weaver being targeted. You know, one of the players was going at Xavier Weaver. Um, I've seen. I know Well Off Media gonna have some clips, and you guys know I'm gonna react to that. But I've seen where Shador Sanders scramble outside the pocket, he get tackled, and then you have somebody grabbing at his ankles, trying to do something with his legs. So I saw all kind of stuff, man. That's why I say I'm watching the game, and I understand the game is a tough sport, but at the end of the day, it's not supposed to be played the way that Colorado State played it. Yes, that hit was crazy. How that's funny that Travis got broken ribs. Yeah, people are weird. They weird, bro. That's it's just weird. People are just weird. Why wasn't so he wasn't ejected because apparently you only can be ejected when it's helmet to helmet. So because that it was a personal foul or whatever you want to call it, it just was 15-yard penalty. So it just doesn't sound right, honestly, but that's what they saying. No, it was broken ribs. We have a couple people already confirmed that. Yes, yes, Colorado State was faking injuries. Shout out to Boss Lady. As I said before, all the ladies actually speaking with sense. You know what I'm saying? She's absolutely correct because I saw in some of the games where, I mean, during the game, I saw where some of the players literally was faking injuries, just to slow our offense down. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. But we still won. They did all of this and we still won. That was dirty coaching. So much for worrying about hat and glasses as a sign of exactly. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Wouldn't you be surprised if, someone was to say, hey man, this is the type of guy that's gonna have his players trying to injure your players or injure these guys out here. I wouldn't be surprised one bit because during the game, or during the post press game, pre-interview, you know what I'm saying? Instead of talking about the game, he's talking about why Coach Prime is wearing a hat, you know, and glasses. I thought this was a free country. Sternum was targeted. Look at the hit. Regardless of what it is, he had a couple weeks, so it's not really a big deal. He might end up better than Tom Brady. I know, right? Let them hate, man. They hate to see a player like Shador Sanders that can sit in the pocket and not have to rely on his legs, even though he can use his legs. They hate it. Yes, he did. He played exactly like Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Because Colorado State left him time. So Tom Brady always did the same thing that we saw from Shador Sanders. When you're giving too much time to someone that's great, you realize like, wow, you know, this isn't a setback. I really believe Kamani will be playing soon. I agree. I think Kamani will be playing soon. Um, just couldn't throw him in the fire in this type of game. He wouldn't have been ready. And I've been one of the ones that's pushing to put him out there. You know what I'm saying? And McCaskill, them guys wouldn't have last because they still working their way back. They're coming off injuries. And you guys saw how Colorado State playing or played this game. They would have targeted those guys, and them guys wouldn't have. Kamani too young to be thrown out in the fire against a team like that. But I was wrong. I'm just talking about as far as what I saw today. I need to look at the first hit of yes, I'm talking about the first hit as well. That has been one of the dirtiest games. Yes, I agree with you. Shout out to Big A. That's one of the dirtiest games I've ever watched. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. How can you lock in as a player knowing you got to watch yourself when the whistle is after the whistle blown? We're not even talking about during the game. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about having to watch yourself after the whistle because once the whistle is blown, play is over with. But against Colorado State, once the whistle is blown, you still got to look around and wonder if somebody is coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I've never seen that. They had a bag on Hunter's head. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. I want me too. I want an investigation too. Um, if it was the other way around, well, I'm not even gonna get too far in this, but yes, I want an investigation as well. But of course, I'm Mag Dog, so that's not enough. I want Stephen A, Shannon Sharp. I want them to start talking like that. Now that coach was trying to talk down on. Yes, 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 yes. I mean, again, I'm not making it a black and white thing. I love both. I played in the locker room with both. You know what I'm saying? But we have to be honest with what this Jay man is about. This is what Jay does. He's that type of coach. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you 100%. That's what he was doing. And then on top of that, he was also trying to hurt them. I know, right? Yes, yes, definitely. That's the question, though. I want you guys to drop a comment and let me know. Do you guys think he will be investigated, or will it be something just swept under the rug? Because how can you get away with playing a game like that? You know what I'm saying? I was even concerned after the game, wondering about the safety of our players. Is these guys gonna try to fight? Like it was that crazy. This game was crazy. Even when Coach Prime was doing this post game live, I'm like I'm seeing Coach Prime looking over his shoulders, but I'm like, man, I hope nobody's just gonna run up on him. You know what I'm saying? It was that unprofessional. Steve O has won. Yes, he has. He has. That's why I haven't even blocked him. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the stuff he's saying is all hate. Anybody that watched that game saw what Shador Sanders did. You know what I'm saying? Never, no one ever said he was Tom Brady. But at the end of the day, it's amazing to have a father, Deion Sanders, and a mentor, Tom Brady. Sounds great to me. Clinton said CSU played a good game. They impressed me, but if they did intentionally try and hurt Hunter, that would be tragic. Tragic. Yes, they did. That's why I can't give them credit for saying that they played a good game because they cheated their way into playing a good game. We almost lost this game because we had them. I ain't even gonna say intentionally trying to hurt Hunter. They did. They were able to do that. That's what they wanted to do, and they was able to do that. And that impacted the game. That changed the momentum. Now we got players on the team wondering about their brother. It's a different feeling. When you playing a game of football, man, and you got to work. You eat and you laugh and you talk to these guys every day, your teammates. You know what I'm saying? And just for you to see something like that happen to him on the field, you know what I'm saying, in a rivalry game, but they was able to get it done. They was able to get it done. Yes. My father's son, shout out to you, that many. I know. I agree with you 100%. That many personal penalties they were hitting to hurt. They had over 15 something personal penalties. So I can't say they played a good game. It's just like the movie Friday Night Lights. If you guys watched that movie, that's why I told you I really felt like I was watching a movie. It's similar to that. You had guys intentionally going after the go-to guys. Shout out to Stella. So glad to see you won. Me too. Because if we would have lost, I feel like even though they was playing dirty, the haters would have used that to say, I told y'all this, I told y'all that. Even though they saw this, you know what I'm saying? Totally unprofessional. Brady didn't play like Brady when he was at Michigan. I agree. I agree. So why are people trying to put Shador and Brady in the same, class when he's just a junior? Give him time. He gonna get there. Football is a dirty game, bro. R-rated football is war. Yeah, yeah. Football is definitely, a dangerous game. I'm not gonna say a dirty game. I'm gonna say it's a dangerous game. But um, you don't go and try to hurt somebody after the whistle. After the whistle blown, I was always told you come up then. When I mean by come up, you stop. When the whistle blown, you stop and go to the next play. You don't the whistle blown and then you just go run to somebody and try to take them out. Like that's not football at that point. Yes, yes, they did. Shout out to Sean Lewis, offensive coordinator. He played an amazing game. He had those guys in position to make plays. I was wondering how we were going to be as far as the run game. We was a little bit better. Shout out to Savion Wilkerson. A lot of y'all was wondering what other running backs should we see outside of Dylan Edwards. Savion Wilkerson played phenomenal. Transfer from Jackson State. He played absolutely amazing. And he's not the biggest running back, but he made plays. So yeah, we had those that answered that question. They tried to take players out. Yeah, yeah, yep. That guy, man, something is definitely up with him for real. And he didn't care about seeing Travis Hunter. Um, Travis Hunter could have been a situation like um, Damar Hamlin. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't show any kind of sportsmanship. Me personally, I know people say football is a dangerous game, it's dirty. If I make a play on somebody of that magnitude and I see that they fall to the ground immediately, as a player, regardless of if it's the opposing team, I'm gonna run over there and see, is you okay? You know what I'm saying? Hey, my bad. I'm not gonna step over him and then look at the coaches and walk off. You know what I'm saying? Dirty player. How would you rate your team's play honestly? From a scale 1 to 10, being realistic, I mean beyond 10. That they played amazing. I have to give them at least a 10. If the 10 is the highest, I'm gonna give them a 10 because they was able to play through adversity, being down 2 possessions. Shout out to Alexandra Mata. Shout out to Coach Prime for making a change because we started out with Jake Feely, got the field goal, kick blocked, and he went with Alexandra Mata, and he was able to come get the lead to 20-28. And shout out to the defense, Coach Kelly. Coach Kelly played an amazing game on the defense side of the ball. We was able to stop them being down 28-20 to give Shador a chance. We had to play defense, and we did. So we played phenomenal. And then I actually had a chance to watch Shador Sanders take the ball 98 yards down the field and then go for two. And that play Sean Lewis called for that 2 points was phenomenal. Xavier Weaver was wide open. I mean, it was a great game. So to rate this team, it can't be any better than 10 if 10 was the highest. Like I remember everything that I saw in this game. Like it's crazy. I got visions of what I was able to see, and it was greatness. This personal, yes, it's personal. If you guys don't understand what Coach Prime means when he say it's personal, if you watch this game, now you should know what he means. It's personal. And I think that should be the message from here on out. Every team that play Colorado from here on out, I think it's going to be personal. And the reason I say that because they're the only team getting this type of exposure. What other team in college football ever had Lil Wayne to, do whatever he was doing? You know what I'm saying? What team do you guys know exposure? So it's gonna be personal every week. Teams hate that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm okay with that. Just don't be dirty. Like, don't try to get my guys out the game. At least keep it football. So we're gonna do another 30 minutes and then we'll wrap it up. Team Cali says intentionally hurting. Yes, I agree. Yeah, it ain't nowhere near the nature of the game. I agree 100%. My father's. I agree with that. Ghostly, you have got to be kidding me. That's not a stupid comment. That's stupid that Shador would even mention to Brady. It just sounds crazy to me that you feel like that, Steve. After what you saw Shador Sanders do, that's crazy. It's time to play. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it's time to play Alton. Yes, it is. It's time for him to go now. We've been trying to save him, but ain't no more saving now. It's time to. He been wanting to take off that yellow jersey, and I think it's the best time to do it now. So my fingers crossed, hoping and praying that good things come. But we don't have to rush him because we do, as I said before, got other running backs. But yeah, it's time for him and Kamani McLean. Look, the hit on yes, yes, definitely. Go look at that hit. My brothers, the haters, yes. Sadly, yes, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. Don't be surprised if a whistleblower comes out and says that there were bounties. Hey, I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because I watched this game and I saw what I saw. I would not be surprised at all. Like if I wake up and I go live immediately, I'm gonna say I told y'all. I wouldn't be surprised because we clearly seen it. We seen what happened. I agree. Yeah, that's why I say don't give Jay any props. You know what I'm saying? What Bucky, well off media like to call him little bro. No, don't give little bro any kind of props with what he did. He hurt our player, man, intentionally after the play. Yes, he definitely a straight baller. Praying for Travis. Hustle King said the odds wasn't right. Yep, it wasn't right. I didn't get down either. I had this team to win by 24 points at least. And because the team decided to play dirty, we couldn't win this week. But hey, we get a chance to play against Oregon, and we're gonna beat Oregon. You heard it here first. We're gonna beat Oregon because Oregon, from what I see, they played legit football. It's just gonna suck to not have Travis. It's gonna suck, man. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. CSC is dirty playing team. I know. If we talk about petition, let's sign a petition to get him investigated. Cause I ain't seen nothing like it, man. I've never seen anything like it. Shout out to Elaine. She says Coach Prime said he will be out. Okay, yeah, definitely. 2 weeks is better than what I was thinking. Yeah, they definitely played dirty. What women love sports too? Absolutely, absolutely. Very, very much an idiot. If he drop another comment, because I can't even remember who that was, I'm gonna block him. For making comments like that. It just doesn't make sense. You got female referees. You know, CSU is dirty playing team. Yes, definitely. 6 weeks to recover from broken ribs. No, he's gonna be out a couple weeks. He's Travis. Travis is him. CSU were out for blood. Yes, yes, definitely. And they was able to get what they was out for. Dirty. Do Steve O, do your research, find out their relationship. Thomas, yes. I mean, that's why I say Steve O is just trolling because I mean, Shador Sanders even mentioned Tom being his mentor. And even Tom mentioned that. So Steve just trolling, probably upset. Absolutely. I can't say what you just said, but I can say absolutely. So as you guys see, everybody's saying it was a dirty hit. So the hit on Travis was targeting. Yeah, he should have been ejected though. I mean, you guys can see the comments. Like I'm literally going down, and everybody's saying the same thing: dirty, dirty. Everybody's saying it dirty. That's my point. That's my point, Brian. The ball had already hit the ground. So at the end of the day, it was a dirty play. So we just topping up this 1 hour mark. I'm try to see if those guys hit me back. Okay, so yes, so Roger just confirmed that yeah, he's out a couple of weeks. Same thing. Some of the subscribers said. Um, of course, them boys probably tired. So, but yeah, we're gonna definitely do some more lives. I know we have Jace Philly coming up pretty soon as far as interview go. Just to recap of what's going on, but I just wanted to get you guys thoughts on the game. So I'm gonna try to let me see how many comments we got. Try to get to the end, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see. His coach told them to take out players. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Shout out to Elaine. That wouldn't surprise me any bit. And if I would have known that before watching this game, I would have been shaken because you can clearly see that that was his plans. You can clearly see it. When he started giggling, when Travis Hunter went down, man, that was like, wow, we really into this type of game. Like I literally had to go and give me something to drink. I was shaking. Cause I'm like, wow, like this is crazy. I never seen that. You know, Stella, love how Coach Prime take. Yeah, I do too. Me too, because when Travis Hunter got rushed to the hospital, well, he didn't get rushed, but when he went to the hospital, I don't know if you guys saw where Jimmy Horn and Coach Prime had a moment together, and Coach Prime hugged him and told him he loved him, and I think that was an amazing thing to see. Um, that moment reminded me of what Jimmy Horn was doing when he was in the spring, like he was dominating. And he had to step up and do the same thing I've been reacting to ever since he arrived in the spring because it was no Travis Hunter on in this game, so he had to step up. Xavier Weaver had to step up. Michael Harrison, he stepped up the tight end. So everybody played great football. Absolutely. Yep, you'll see. You'll see. Shador's still young. You definitely will see. If you haven't seen right now, which is crazy, you will see. Because it ain't gonna stop here. We here, but it don't stop here. Investigation, I agree. You don't immediately feel the pain after getting hit because your adrenaline is flowing. Yeah. Yeah, you don't feel that. You can play as long as you want. But when you go in that locker room, like some of those guys may have bumps and bruises. But when they get in that locker room, they're gonna be like, wow, I feel like this, why is this hurt this bad? You know what I'm saying? Because your body just be like you say, that adrenaline be on another level when you playing. Come on now, football is rough. It is. It's rough it's rough in between the lines during the game. Anything after the game, and it has nothing to do with rough. Yeah, Travis out for a couple of weeks, so he good. He good now. So there's no more need, to be worried. Now that I got that message from some of y'all, but at first I was worried. I was like, man, Travis, as much as we know how much Travis Hunter loved the game of football, for him to leave, oh, it was serious. So I was concerned. I was wondering, like, what's up? Can they find players? No, they can't. I don't think they can. Even though players getting NIL deals and stuff like that, I don't think they can find them though. I don't think so, which is crazy because you can do that, get ejected for a game, and then be able to play the following week. That's crazy to me. So your coach can tell you take out Travis. You take him out knowing you're gonna probably get ejected. And like I say, he didn't even get ejected. But to know that you can do that and then play the following week is crazy. But I don't think they get fines. Yeah, shout out to the ladies, man. Shout out to all the ladies. They be on their stuff, man. I'm telling you, they be just as good as some of the guys giving me information that I didn't even know about. Like I'm just now finding out from a lady about Travis Hunter being out a couple weeks, and I'm giving you guys the report, so it ain't even about whether it's a lady or a guy. CSC, you're despicable dirty. I'm just hoping the NCAA do something about that. Coach Prime said that he was told Travis would, yes. And once again, a lady, educate us. Uh, okay, RTP just posted. CSU gonna be the prime. Yes, they're gonna be definitely a rival. That's gonna be a rival. Nebraska, that game didn't feel like a rivalry. This game definitely felt like a rivalry. I agree with you. Yes, he's a huge part. He's our quarterback. Besides Shedeur Sanders, Travis is our other quarterback. He does everything for us, and so to have somebody take him out when he had no control, I can see if he just get injured, you know what I'm saying, just regularly during a regular legit play. But I agree. Yeah, hit the like button. Hit the like button. We got 259. I don't know how many likes we got. I don't keep up with it, but hit the like button if you guys like this. They intentionally tried to injure CU players. Did that CU coach mom teach him? Exactly. I mean, it would be so amazing, but we know Coach Prime don't like to be with this drama. Only times he be with the drama when it comes to him. But it would be crazy or amazing if Coach Prime say, well, he said those things about, raising and coming up. But how about, did your mom teach you, as far as not to have players intentionally trying to injure players? Of course, worded in a different way. That'd be hilarious. A couple weeks. Couple weeks. We can stop thinking about that. Couple weeks. Old school football tonight. Definitely felt old school. Ray maintained the face. Yes, I agree. Facts. Man, y'all almost lost to Colorado State. Hey, check this out. One thing about it, when it's all said and done, you know, almost don't get you into wins in the win column. The final score does. So at the end of the day, we won. I'll take that any day. So if I'm able to say, hey, you almost not made $1 million. Guess what? I'm still a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if that's what people want to think, hey, he almost not won, then hey, it is what it is. Good point. Is that how his mom taught him? I agree. I see we're getting a lot of comments. You guys don't sleep. Shadur is a dangerous player. Cannot give him too much time. Yeah, he definitely great player. Yes, yes, I agree. I see the pain in your eyes. We appreciate you. Oh yes, definitely, definitely. If I was live during this game, you guys would have been like, "Wow, this is how intense Mag Dog actually watched the games." It'd be intense. And this one right here was extra intense because it's like, man, like we not only playing to win, we playing to like, for our health. I want to go out there, man. I want to be like, find a way to get out there. If I could just go through the TV and I had like magic, you know, I would have done it. If it was a way I could touch the TV with my hands and just sneak in the game, I would have definitely done it in this one. Because, hey, you talking about dirty? When I saw what happened with Travis, like me as a player, I would have did the same thing, unfortunately, because it's like y'all did this to my players, so why should I, you know, care about your players? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about the hit being dirty. Everybody got their own opinion, but unfortunately, we all know that was a dirty hit. If you think Kamani is half the player, Kamani is still learning. No one said no one in the country is Travis Hunter. It ain't even about whether Kamani is Travis or half the player. There's no Travis Hunter that's playing this year, but one. Fight on. I agree. It's football. It's a couple weeks. It's a couple weeks because it may not be severe. I mean, people. The word could be broken ribs, but maybe it's not. Like I said, if it's a couple weeks, I'm going with a couple weeks. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's the same people in the comments. You know what I'm saying? They saying the same stuff. It's like you just came here a couple weeks ago saying this. You know what I'm saying? You're saying the same thing. Can you come up with something else? Come up with something new. Who have y'all played? And it's about Colorado. You know what I'm saying? It's about Colorado, but we've definitely played. Um, we've beaten, not who we played. Who have y'all beaten? That should be your comment. Who have y'all beaten? We beat some very good teams. We know those CSU coaches was in those players' ears. Oh yeah. Oh, they were, especially after Coach Prime was doing what he was doing in the media as far as like the glasses and you know what I'm saying? We already knew what was up. Let's see, we got any word on Tyler? No word on Tyler right now. Um, we need to get him on the field. We need that strong, you know, that big frame. We definitely need him on the field. So unfortunately, we still have no word on that. We pay. I don't pay to watch anybody get injured, regardless if I'm rooting for them or if I'm not. Yep, I agree. If it was a tables turn, and let's say for example, Shiloh was to do that against with if Shiloh was to do that with their guys, number 14, that made plays, I think that he would be on the news right now as I'm live with you guys. Coach Prime, they would have came up with a script, but because it's this coach, it's different. It's crazy. because everybody clearly saw what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like even the announcers were saying things like this is getting out of hand. Yes, Kamani did play. He played a few snaps on field goal block, but he didn't play DB. We want to see him like playing DB. But yeah, he did play. He would have been out there. I know, right? They've been saying that for the longest. Everything you saying, Anthony, they've been saying for the longest, and we still here. 3-0. They've been saying this for the last 3 weeks. Everything you saying right now, and we still come out victorious. Who exactly? Nobody. Yes, they did. They did, and then they was trying to troll. They was trying to troll them as well. They make a play and try to do the prime. This game like had me feeling like I was emotional. They making plays, trying to do Coach Prime dance, Deion Sanders dance, and I don't know if you guys saw that play. Throwing the watch signal like that. This game was definitely intense. It sound good. That game right there is going. Shedeur Sanders gonna win the Heisman after that game. Definitely. I doubt it. I doubt it. Caleb got torched by who was that? I think Utah last year. I mean, then last time I checked, Caleb didn't win a national championship last year. No weapons for him. Exactly, exactly. Jay Norv is black. I don't know if he's black. I thought he was Hispanic, you know. But at the end of the day, um, color has nothing to do with his decisions. And unfortunately, he wasn't a good coach tonight because I didn't see him one time get his guys together and like call a timeout and say, "Hey, man, let's get it together. Let's play clean." You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that. He didn't care. He shouldn't be coaching. I agree. Exactly. He's mad at another man's success. I agree. As talented as some of those players were, they won't make it in the league. I agree. They won't. Why would I want a player that's going to intentionally hurt other teammates or other players? You know what I'm saying? If I don't re-sign him or if he don't get the contract he want, he gonna go and try to hurt this player. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want that on my team? Why would I even want that to represent my team? Oh yeah, they did. They did. But I honestly want usually I keep up with the scores and stuff like that, but this game had me I was going crazy in this game. Yep, I agree. That's why I'm glad I did go live with you guys. I just hope that I know Stephen A. Smith is definitely gonna talk about this game because he got a bigger audience. So of course, he can actually reach larger people that can be like, okay, we need to check and see what they're talking about. But the thing is that I mean, there were so many people that watched this game. So I mean, I don't know. He should have, or at the least, I would have been okay if he would have called a timeout and I would have seen where he was having a conversation with him, saying, "Hey, you need to come on now. Let's not do that." I would have been okay with him then. But only thing I saw was him just laughing, looking at the whatever he was looking at. I guess the scoreboard, ready for the next play. You know, it wasn't a legal hit; it was a late hit. flood the inbox. I agree. Black men need to stop dressing like teenagers. Some of the comments be just crazy to me, and I don't even really block people. It just be crazy. It just lets me know the world we live in. Exactly. Great, great game. So, what final thoughts do you guys have as we 10 minutes away from closing? I don't see no college team with a super tight D. Yes, yes. It's definitely about, especially in the Pac-12, it's about who's going to score the most points. Look at Boston College. Yes, I agree. And look what they was able to do. You know, Tad Hills, Ken. I love watching you guys. Oh yeah, most definitely. Appreciate you on that, Michael. I agree. This definitely showed us how resilient they are, how they can handle adversity, and I agree. Because now they feel like, I mean, we can do this. Coach Prime always spoke about players like 80% that don't believe. After this game, I think it's like 95% believe now. Because how can you not believe? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you not want to believe? You know what I'm saying? And then one thing that I did love in this game, I remember in practice in the fall camp, when the fall practice, Coach Prime yelling at the players for not fighting together. How like the defense was fighting with the offense, and you saw a few players run out there. I love how um, the entire players was running out there, fighting with their brothers. Shedeur Sanders, I love how, after that tackle that was made on Travis Hunter, you saw Shedeur Sanders getting in the face of number 11, letting them know, like, hey, we ain't going nowhere. I know what you did is dirty, but we ain't going nowhere. By the way, bro, you're doing a great job. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. 8 more minutes, guys, and I'm gonna go to sleep because it's 3:30 a.m. That's how much that we really care about this team. Florida State should have beat. Yes, yes, they should have. What about? Oh, yeah, exactly. The face mask grab was also dirty. You know what I'm saying? There's so many situations in the game that was dirty. I do remember that face mask grab on Shedeur Sanders, and I'm glad that it didn't look as bad as it was, but it still was dirty play. They played dirty this game. You guys have no idea. Watch the game and look at everything, and you will see. Oh yeah, Shannon Sharp finna eat them up. In the morning, I may sleep a little later because I'm up with you guys, but Shannon Sharp finna eat them up. He finna eat them up. I'm telling you. And then he was at the game. So, and he played the game before. That's why I always tell you guys, people like Big Dog Chico, you know what I'm saying? Them the guys I would want to see how they feel about things, or in myself and others that played the game, because they can really dissect things and explain to you guys what really happened on the field. Stephen A. Smith can only tell you by emotions. Shannon Sharp can tell you from a player's perspective. This was a dirty play. This don't happen in football. And I promise y'all, he's gonna say the same thing I'm saying right now. Even on the shallow pick six, the receipt. Exactly. Did you guys not see that? So I mean, I'm seeing so many comments of people giving me more things I can actually talk about, more reasons. That's another comment. When Shedeur made that pick six, you had a player still tackling him. Damn near hit him to the goalpost, the little pad thing. He almost hit his head on that. So yes, I have great subscribers, man. You guys know your football. You're giving me more things to say. So what do you think about going to happen when Travis goes to the NFL and it's football? I think Travis, whenever he goes to the NFL, he's gonna be well protected. He's gonna be playing against a group of men that understands the game, has respect for each other, and I think he's gonna be great, man. He's gonna be very very great. I think he's gonna play for Denver Broncos. He's gonna still stay in Colorado because he says he loves Colorado. But yeah, I think he's gonna be hell of a player, and he's gonna be protected because NFL players have higher standards of because you think about it, NFL players have markets. They have brands, and they don't want to be known as the player to take cheap shots to get by. Because you got to understand, you have children that look up to you, even on this level. If you're a football player, if you're number 11, you have a child, that look up to you. That's an upcoming safety, and you showing him that it's okay to injure somebody intentionally because you feel like that. I'm just envy of this player because he's the best player on the field. So for me to look good, I'm gonna injure him. You know. Um, so yeah, that ain't the right way. Hey, get on him, Indian, get on him, man, get on him. I'm gonna start making some of y'all um, moderators. Refs weren't on our side, please. Exactly. That's why I say the females in the chat, man, they know what they talking about. Y'all talking about females, this females, that. They know what they talking about. Shoot, we had to play against the refs. We played against the team. Like, come on now. And then there was a guy that actually made that weird comment. He was in the sidelines laughing at his players doing dirt. Exactly. That's crazy. I don't even think Coach Prime even know. Brady, yes. Shador definitely won't be a 6th round pick. Final score. Final score was 45-38, I think. Yep. 45-38. I honestly just knew we won, and then I immediately just started going on my phone Googling, is Travis this, Travis, Travis the update. And I'm glad you guys helped me with that. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the live, man. I definitely appreciate you guys. I said before, we up 3:40 a.m. I normally don't go live around this time, but I felt like it was needed because, as I said before, this was a crazy game. I could have gave him so much respect, but the fact that they did it in the way they did it, I can't. And as I said before, shout out to Larry Smith and A Classic, and we'll do um, a reaction video because I know Welloff gonna have some amazing content. With what he was able to see. You guys know pregame they got into a shuffle. I thought I had that clip, but I don't. But they got into it actually started earlier. It started early, and I didn't think it was gonna go that far. But but yeah, man, make sure you guys check out the content. Over 100 something people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, and we'll definitely make some more content. Um, Appreciate you guys joining. Praying for Travis, yes, definitely. Trying to see. Mag Dog, it's 3:28 a.m. I'm falling asleep. Oh yeah, definitely, man. Y'all my best as far as supporters, man. Y'all stood out and waited, till I get ready to end the live. I'm finna be knocked out. Y'all know I'm normally go live around this time, but I had to. But at the end of the day, we 3-0, and we have Oregon next week. Our guy, as we just found out, Travis Hunter's out a couple of weeks. Thank God, because it could have been a lot worse than what it was. And hopefully we can see some Kamani McLean. We will see. when Well Off Media make those videos. Shout out to him. And I'm glad that we didn't have as many injuries, and we still can go far with the team we have because Travis Hunter gonna be back in a couple of weeks, so we'll be able to have him on the end of the run to the national championship. So make sure you guys hit the like button, and we'll continue to make great content. Until next time, peace.